Hi guys, and welcome to Vlogtober Day 5. Now, in this video, I'm going to be basically showing you my self-care routine, which is essentially just me taking care of my face and making sure my face doesn't feel gooky and clogged. Now, in the morning, I generally enjoy using the e.l.f. Daily Face Cleanser because this face cleanser isn't as heavy as a lot of other facial cleansers because it's a water-based formula, and I'm aware I use too much here, and that's okay. You really only need about a dime-sized drop because it is a water-based formula. It spreads really easily and it's really simple to use. However, I know a lot of people who are more into their skincare routine and have been doing this for years are probably thinking, well, that's a really basic face cleanser, why are you using that? I'm like, well, it's really what my face likes, and since I consider myself a beginner, it's what works for me. Now, if you're in your teen years or you're my age and you're just now getting into face cleansers, I would recommend this because it does leave my face feeling fresh and clean, but it also doesn't clog my pores, which is fantastic, and my pores clog super easily. Now, I think I spend too much time here rinsing it off my face. I probably didn't need to do this, but I apparently felt that I needed to, given the amount that I put on. Who knows? Now at night, I like using a thicker cream cleanser for my face, simply because I think that's what my face responds to the best. Now, I originally used the Neutrogena one in the yellow container. However, since I switched to cruelty-free products, I like using the Burt's Bees Deep Clean Soap Bark and Chamomile cream cleanser. You can find this I find mine at Walmart, but I think you can find it at like Target and possibly some Walgreens or CVS, some other drugstore if you don't want to use Walmart. Now, you only need about a dime size amount of this as well, and I spend probably a good minute or two, probably a good closer to a minute, rubbing it in my face every single day. Now, usually when I do my self-care routine, I use a different face cleanser, which I will talk about later in this video, but for some reason my brain said, oh, wash your face, use this one. That's just how much I like it, I guess. Now, it kind of dissolves into your skin really well, and I enjoy it. It always leaves my face feeling fresh and clean. And excuse me while I wipe off the mirror because I just got out of the shower when I filmed this. Look at that. Also, shower. Great part of your self-care routine. Switch it up. Have some special shampoos, have a body scrub, have a special body wash that you only use during your self-care routine. So that could be a little more expensive if you can't buy it every often, but use it once a week, once every other week, once a month, whatever you need to do to make yourself feel relaxed and having a good time. That's really what self-care is all about, in my opinion. Now, I will also be using a face mask, the Shea Moisture one, the one for blemish-prone skin, the Clarifying African Black Soap, I believe. It's really, really good. And I have super sensitive skin and things break me out really easily, but this mask doesn't do it, and I'm really glad. But it does smell like Play-Doh. Fair warning when you use it. And you only need a little bit, which is really good because I consider it an expensive face mask. It's over $10, I believe. I think I paid like 11 something for it, so maybe $12 with tax. Now, I like putting a little bit on and then layering it up to make sure I have enough on my skin and I don't get too much, because if you get too much, it can tend to sting a little bit. I've done that before, and it didn't do anything horrible to my skin. Like, it didn't break me out or anything. It was just a little bit inconvenient, but I know some people don't like when things sting. I tend to like it because it makes me feel like it's doing something. It might be, doing horrible things for my skin, but, my mind thinks otherwise, so I'll go with it. Now, I like putting this all over my face, and excuse me while I get a hair that's perpetually stuck on my finger on this video. Why? But anyway, I like rubbing it all over my face and going down to my neck, because my neck also does tend to get breakouts, which is annoying, but it happens. Welcome to blemish-prone skin. And I also try to focus the most amount of this product where I tend to get oily the most, like in my T-zone, on my chin. I've been having a lot of breakouts on my chin and around around my T-zone recently, so I'm hoping that's just hormonal stuff that I could just work out. Also, I think my forehead needed some more, so I put some more on there, which is part of your T-zone, at least part of my T-zone. I don't know about you, but my forehead also gets super oily. Actually, my whole face just gets oily, Amber. Why do you keep saying these fancy words like T-zone when it's your entire face? You're just an oily person by nature. Joy. Hope you enjoyed that little rant there. But that's what it looks like on. Now we're going to wait 10 minutes and it's going to come right off. Hi guys, so tonight I'm in the process, as you can tell, of my weekly, or at least I try to be weekly about it, self-care routine, where I basically wash my face with a specific face wash that ironically I didn't use tonight, but spoiler alert, I don't love it. Sorry Mom, I know you got it for my birthday. Not a fan. That's okay. And then I put on a face mask, which is, the one I have on now is the one I have been using, because I tried a sampler of it and I was like, whoa, I'm super impressed with this. But I will do a full review of it in the next few days. I should probably film that tomorrow. Actually, I have tomorrow off, and then I'm off Saturday and Sunday afternoon, so I could probably do it one of those 2 days as well. But we'll figure that out. And anyway, getting back to the self-care night thing, it's important to have a night every so often, whether it be once a week, a couple times a month, or once a month for yourself, so you can relax and kind of recuperate yourself through, I don't know, whatever it is that makes yourself feel rejuvenated and relaxed. For me, it's washing my face with right now it's with that deep clean face wash that I'm not a huge fan of, but I want to use all of it, and putting on a face mask. Now this face mask, I use it once a week. Like I said, I will do a full review on it, so I'm not going to go into it. I almost did, but that's not this video. And then tonight I plan on painting my nails, as you can see that they need to get redone. I plan on repainting my nails and doing the whole manicure, pampery, spa thing. I'm not sure how I'm going to film that to incorporate that into this video, but I will figure that out. And I also love watching a YouTube video, or listening to a podcast, or watching reruns of a show I really like to make myself feel better about myself and just relax. Don't ask me why it changes, but it does. Although I can tell you right now that I don't feel that's self-conscious, but good about my own personal well-being, with Dexter being a creep back there in the background. Feels like I should be preparing to get a syringe in the neck, and then waking up in a kill room full of saran wrap to have my own personal form of torture before I'm murdered. But luckily I'm not a terrible person, or murderer, or rapist, or any of the other people who Dexter targets as his target. Speaking of which, I need to finish that show. Anyone else have a hard time getting into Dexter? My fiance loves it. Sorry, spoiler alert, I'll tell that in another video. She loves it. But me, I don't know, it was good. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Change of scene, and I'm not wearing the mask anymore because the timer went off and I needed to go take it off. Otherwise, it starts to get really hard and crusty, and it's not fun. But anyway, who else had trouble getting into Dexter? On my train of thought, I was into it for up until Trinity, the Trinity Killer, which is season 3 or 4. And I was into it. It was good, and then Trinity happened, and I'm like, the end of the Trinity season is when I was done. And if you're like me, you know exactly why you were done at the end of the Trinity Killer season. However, I will say that John Lithgow, the man who plays Trinity, I love him. I've loved him since Third Rock from the Sun. If y'all remember Third Rock from the Sun, props to you for remembering that show. But it was a good show. But yeah, couldn't really get into Dexter. I'll probably make a video about that once I finish it, because I'm really into The Handmaid's Tale right now. And the girl who plays Serena Joy is in Dexter. She's in the final seasons of Dexter. And I'm kind of looking forward to watching that, so I might start watching that knowing that now. But yeah. Anyway, we'll get on to making more of this video and getting to figure out how I'm going to do the nail thing. I'm probably going to wait a little bit to do them just so I can sit back, relax. I might eat something else. I'm not sure how hungry I am. We'll figure that out together. So I just painted my fingernails, my usual black, and I used the One Step Wonder Gel from Wet n Wild. This just one particular one I got on sale in Power Outage. I enjoy this nail polish a lot, and I will most likely be doing a review soon on it.